That's the thing about the binary. You can be anything you want in the moment.
Hold on, he has the Louis in-game tag. Do we know about Louis from Pikmin?
I don't, so go ahead and explain it for me.
He's just evil. He eats bugs.
Oh.
So okay. I guess Mercury eats bugs. I could probably confirm that. I've seen him in his yard. Like,
That's a terrible thing to say about your SO, but all right.
Hold on. You ever had a chocolate-covered beetle, bro?
No.
oh, that sounds fire.
Confidently, I can say no.
Me neither.
All right.
But I know there's some fine insect cuisine out there.
There's the scorpion lollipops.
Heard about those.
So
I don't know what they add to it, but
I've heard Zamir complain about this matchup a little bit, not versus Merc specifically, but just like against Joker players.
he has a problem with like all DLC in general. But,
yeah.
Like particularly this character, or like.
No, all DLC.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, is Joker on top of that mountain, or is it like another?
No, definitely not on top.
Okay.
But like, you know, I know Zamir doesn't love DLC. However, I think even like in recent times, Zamir I think is positive on Merc.
Okay.
Like lifetime, he's definitely positive on him.
Yeah.
But I think recency as well. Like
Okay.
he's also positive on him.
Yeah, it's a Naldi's fault, actually.
Yeah, and LD, yeah.
Because like you remember the good like 2019 era where it's just like Falco, Joker all the time.
Yeah, every grand finals of Bairs, yeah.
See here, right now, Mercury definitely proving Juice's superstitions correct so far.
It's like, okay, just as like I guess a little bit of insider or whatever, because you know I know a lot about Mercury and I talk to him a lot. Zamir wins by just getting in his head, and Matthew gets scared. He gets scared of Roy, and that's when Roy side Bs you and you die at 70.
Yeah, but we spend a good amount of time like making fun of Roy. Is it only in the hands of Juice that he gets scared of him, or is it just the character in general?
Who's making fun of Roy? I think he's so cool.
Okay.
Matthew also. Mercury does not hate Roy at all. He thinks he's really cool.
Okay.
But he loses because he's afraid that Zamir will outplay him.
I guess we make fun of Roy just because Zamir is like hard set on using him and trying to prove that Roy could be viable, and while he has like ZSS and Falco in the back pocket, which he should use, but like, yeah.
I've talked to him. He plans on at least using the Falco sometimes, but the ZSS is retired.
Okay.
He does not plan on ever bringing that back.
Gotcha.
Well, you know, the last thing you want to do is pick up a thing and it not work all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
He just got tired of getting angry at the character.
I agree with that, dude. I used to play Sheik, and it's the same feeling as ZSS. Wow, okay, the down.
Why you got to make this about you?
Yeah, I mean, he certainly has another reason to be angry about Roy right now. So.
Yeah, dude. The Joker down air right there sent him into the stage, and he didn't tech it. That was super interesting.
Yeah.
I want to see how Zamir gets this corner pressure. I love watching really good players corner pressure each other.
Yeah, try to go for the trump there as well, but Mercury just a little too quick on the draw and still on stage, proving just that factor all the same as well.
Mini Boss, can you educate me? Because I know both of you gentlemen know a lot about the game. Can you effectively ledge trump a tether recovery?
Can you ledge trumpet?
Yeah, I've never been able to.
No, so you can only, you don't want to do it because there's too much like variability. He could mix up the timing of when he actually tethers to the ledge.
Exactly, yeah.
Now, one thing about tethers is that if you interrupt a tether 3 times, the next time they try and tether to the ledge, it won't work.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's no baiting on ledge.
Yeah. So if your tether gets interrupted 3 times, then you die. You could kill Joker at 0 that way. Yeah, like Jigglypuff just naring over and over again.
Oh, really?
I don't know if Roy could do that, but. Okay.
See Mercury try to take charge here on this left side. Simple jab, and Juice is fighting back here. He has to be wary of that Rebellion's gauge, nearly filled up, and now filled to the top, brimming, but Juice is not deterred by that factor.
Right. Mercury has Big Brother out. Juice has to close it before Big Brother.
I think Zamir is a closer.
Here we got a shot there with that DB's trade in the sky, but the recoveries on going back to maiden stage are a little questionable. Yeah, a lot of untapped shields. Mercury puts in the simple dash attack to close out that round 1.
Dude, something you cannot take away from Zamir. I think I heard this from someone like analyzing MKLeo playing. They showed that when MKLeo is like on his last stock, he's at kill percent, he never starts playing more scared or more defensive. Instead, he just solidifies the things he was reading the opponent for the entire match. So instead of playing slower and getting scared, he plays faster. He's like, you're going to do this. I know you will. Which is why we saw Zamir almost get the comeback there. He's so confident that he knows what's happening.
So, like, sticking to the self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yes,
guns,
instead of getting scared, you got to remember what's been winning.
That's like the, you know, I hate to bring up anything like a modern rehashing of a good story, but the modern Karate Kid.
Okay.
Did anybody see that?
I did not.
Someone with Jaden Smith?
Yes. At the end of it, he used like a move that got into the mind of his opponent and conditioned him to do like a certain attack, and then he counterattacked properly. So,
yeah.
Instead of trying things that didn't work, Jaden Smith baited his opponent into something that he wanted him to do, essentially.
Yes. Yeah, you want to do the moneymaker, do what's winning.
Terrible analogy, I'll admit, but still.
I understand what you're saying though. Now that part of the matchup is really rough though. Arsene Bear against Roy. He can also Joker can also counter, and it really messes up Roy's up B. Okay.
Bear getting parried, strings.
Great parry.
Get pulled down by up B too, yeah.
He loves that.
I love that BDSM up B from Joker. Just, you're mine. Oh God.
Here, Roy is swinging. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Just to make up a deficit, and so far he's climbing and closing that gap. Yeah, that dash attack ill-advised. Mercury was too high in the sky.
Be careful how you recover here.
With the hit. Just misreading all these dash opportunities. Just giving Mercury enough time to rest, recoup, and reapply himself.
You can really just see the confidence that Zamir has in his movement. You know, when he like runs up to Merc and like Merc will spot dodge and then panic and then do something else, and Zamir is standing still the whole time. He's calm and collected.
Go back and forth. And again, like you said, yeah, at least putting Mercury's shield, if anything, and now putting Mercury on that back pedal as he finally has the stock lead. 114 is pretty high, and there it goes.
That was a great up smash.
But still, that chance glimmer of advantage that Juice had, still showing Mercury that he is still in this bout.
Yeah, and we still are going to have to deal with Arsene's stock, so if he can get past that, then he can do it.
And the crazy thing is, when Arsene is out, that totally changes the way you want to hit this character's shield.
Completely. Good dare. Wow.
Very nice, yeah.
That was a great combo.
Continue to chain off stage as well, and right now Juice is struggling off that side, but now feeding into the Rebels guard as well. Unfortunate, but he's still charging ahead. He sort of has to.
Okay, great spacing from Zamir.
That's the theme of what I'm saying. Zamir doesn't get scared in high-pressure situations. Arsene activates, Zamir gets more aggressive.
I mean, yeah, you're also burning it when you hit your opponent, too, so he's further expending that gauge. Now it is expended, but Roy is unfortunately not too good on recovery there, and the recovery of Juice has not been found as Mercury advances 2-0, continuing on to winners finals.
And that was a really ballsy